Alright guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I am Adam McCullough and this is a live transfer rumours stream. We haven't had one of these for a while, have we? Since the transfer window slammed shut, we haven't had much to chat about. And it's an international break, so it seems like the newspapers are a bit bored of the international break too, because they're speaking about Manchester United signing Mesut Özil. Yes, that's what they're speaking about at this moment. And in particular, it's Miguel Delaney, who is in The Independent. Now, he's been on the channel before. Now, he does get things wrong sometimes. He gets things right sometimes too. And what he's saying is Manchester United will make a move for Mesut Özil, who is available on a free in the summer. But next summer, obviously, summer's over in England. So when I say summer, you know it's next summer. So they're saying United could make a move for Mesut Özil to sign him on a free next summer. There's the police. Can you hear them sirens? It's because there's a robbery about to happen if this goes down. And United take one of Arsenal's best players on a free transfer. But is it a move you would like to see happen? Is it a move that will happen? Is it a move that could happen? Is it a move that should happen? What do you guys think? That's what we're talking about here on Full Time Devils. We're a little bit bored of the international break, so we're going to speak about it. We're going to entertain this. If this was a usual week and we had 2 games this week, we wouldn't even be talking about Mesut Özil to Man United. But we're in the mood for winding up some Arsenal fans. So let's do this, eh? I can see all your comments coming through. Jorge, Akshmeet, Korstub, Christian, Vasin Boom, Darren, Shaysta, Manchester N22. We got Alanda. I can see all of your comments coming through, and Nigel as well, who's a regular on both Full Time Devils and my channel. So thank you for joining us again, Nigel. As well as all you regulars and newcomers. Thank you. If you are a newcomer, by the way, hit that subscribe button because we're trying to hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of the season. So bang that subscribe button and help us reach that target. So as I was saying, now we did hear about a month ago maybe, reports in Spain, they were reporting on these rumours that Mesut Özil and his agent was sounding out a move to Manchester United. They were trying to find out if Jose Mourinho was interested in bringing him here. But now, the Independent are saying that Manchester United are interested in Özil. Mourinho is interested in Özil. He wants to bring him here. Now, some people are going to say, but Mourinho called Özil a coward. Mourinho has also been very complimentary of Özil. And he did call him a coward. Özil said that in his book. But they had a good relationship together despite that. And Mourinho brought the best out of Mesut Özil. We haven't seen Mesut Özil at his best since he left Real Madrid. And, you know, during that time he played under Jose Mourinho, who was absolutely fantastic. So could Mourinho rescue Mesut Özil? Does Özil need Mourinho's guidance? Does he need that move to a platform and to a level which would allow him to strive? And should Manchester United be in for him? Because we have Mkhitaryan, we have Juan Mata, we have 2 players that can play in their position. Now, I've been one of those guys that have said for a few years that I feel Juan Mata's better than Mesut Özil. And I would rather have Juan Mata in my team than a Mesut Özil. I would rather have Henrik Mkhitaryan in my team than Mesut Özil. But they could all play together, potentially. Or 2 of the 3 could play together. Mesut Özil coming in would add great depth to our squad. And if Jose Mourinho could rescue him, look at the likes of Marouane Fellaini, Ashley Young, Antonio Valencia, the way they are playing under Jose Mourinho. The way he has instilled belief into themselves, as well as demanding the best out of them. So Jose Mourinho can definitely work a trick with them. Be good, but not if Mickey or Mata has to go, says Alex Hunt. And I do believe Juan Mata's contract expires next summer as well, which is interesting. But there have been rumours Manchester United will renew that contract. Jose can get the best out of players, but not always, says Paul. Who needs Özil, says Yassin. If Özil comes, then Mata's career might be over at United, says Pritam. And I don't want that to happen. But it could happen. Potentially. I don't think this is something that's that far-fetched because of the simple fact that Mesut Özil is available on a free. We don't have to agree a transfer with Arsenal, and Mourinho has that relationship with him. So it's an easy phone call for him to make. So could it happen? Yes. Should it happen? I'm not sure about that. I prefer the options that we already have. But I'm fully aware though as well that Mesut Özil has been a fantastic player. This Mesut Özil at Arsenal is not the real Mesut Özil. He has been Arsenaled. He has been dragged down to that Arsenal level. And I think if you have Mesut Özil in a fully functioning team with a backbone, with a spine, a fully functioning team that is winning, a fully functioning team with a quality manager, then I think you could bring the best out of Özil again. But if it's a signing that I think we should make, I'd have to say no if it was my decision, because of Mata, because of Mickey. Rooney's right testicle says Özil is class. Let's piss Arsenal anyway, says Anish. It's very, very true as well. We could piss off Arsenal by signing him. We could piss off those Arsenal fans. Remember their reaction to Robin Van Persie? They still haven't got over it. Imagine us signing Mesut Özil and then him lifting a league trophy or lifting a European Cup or something mad like that. Oh, it would be glorious. Those Arsenal fans would be boiling their piss and it would be great. Osman says get Sanchez instead. I would rather that one as well. Past his prime, no, says Manchester N22. Free Glazers heads will pop up. Squad needs depth. All welcome, says Tim Manchester. I don't think he'd be a guaranteed starter if he was in our squad at the moment. That's for sure as well. Greasy boy is the dream, says Prejwal. And that's a very good point as well, mate. What would that mean for the potential signing of Griezmann? Because they can both play in that area just behind the striker. I wouldn't expect us to sign Griezmann and start him as our main man up top. So you're looking at it then thinking, if we were to sign Özil, we probably wouldn't sign Griezmann. And I would much rather have Griezmann. I would much rather keep Mata. I would much rather have Mickey in the side. But it's something that's there, something that could potentially happen. And as John Cap says, he would be a good squad player. Priest 008 says, Özil on a free or cheap, it's a no-brainer. It also weakens them. It would definitely be on a free, which probably makes the most sense. Dave says Özil on a free. Griezmann is coming, says Jorge. Troops will go mental. Yes, says Sashil. Özil would be amazing for us, says Aniket. Might as well because he's free, says Young Raymond. Juan is way better, says Siki Diardi. Özil will replace Mata on the right, says Dave. Funny that, because Mata hasn't played on the right this season. Özil would be great with the reserves, says Curtis United. And sign Griezmann, keep Mata, said in another comment. It moved very, very quickly though, so I didn't see who said that. I do apologise about that. Keep your comments coming in though, because we'll keep the debate open. Should Manchester United sign Mesut Özil? What do you guys think about that? Mesut Özil to Manchester United. Screen Pictures says, I just want him to wind up Arsenal. And I think that is like the overriding factor here. If Özil played for anyone else, would we want him? I'm not too sure. We're at that point where we, I think we could take a risk on him. But like I said, we've got players that we'd rather have in the team. And I think that I'm not going to budge on that opinion. Nicholas says, get Sanchez. One Love says, Özil is world-class, Mata isn't. If Ozil's world-class, Mata's world-class. Because, in my opinion, Mata's better than Özil. And you only see that week in, week out in the Premier League. But that's just my opinion. I know Mesut Özil can be very, very good on his day. But for me, I'd rather have Juan Mata. Our squad is too full, to be honest, to be bringing in someone like Özil to scream. And what would that mean for someone like Andreas Pereira? Surely that would be the end of his United career as well, if we brought in another midfielder in that area. To be honest, I'd go for Dybala, says Sashil. That's something that man like Abdullah would definitely agree with. J. Cole says, follow Adam McCullough on YouTube. Yes, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to youtube.com/Adam McCullough. Thanks for making that comment, mate. Mata, first choice, says Ridwan. No, work ethic is poor, says Swaggerlin. And Mata's contract is up in the summer, reminds Dave. Dave reminds us, yes, I do realise that as well. So it could be something. Does Mata want to go back to Spain? Does Mata want to stay at Manchester United? What's going to go down there? Because it might not even be a decision that Mourinho has to make. Juan Mata might want to leave. He might want to go back to Spain. You never know. But the only reason I'd want us to sign Özil at this moment in time, with Juan Mata at the club, with Mkhitaryan at the club, I would only sign Özil to piss off Arsenal fans. And that, guys, has been the live stream for you. Thank you for joining us here on Full Time Devils. You've all been absolute legends. Make sure you get liking that video. I want at least 1,000 likes on this video. Make sure you subscribe to Full Time Devils. Make sure you share, comment, and I'll be back very soon for you as well. We know it's the international break, so we'll try and keep you busy and we'll keep the content coming. Anyway, see you later.